Hi, it's Dr. Mike with ExecuSpect Leadership Development. You know, there really is no one cookie cutter method or pathway to organizational success. There are lots of different books and advice out there that would tell you if you do this, you'll be successful. If you do that, you'll be successful. As an example, if there was a destination that you wanted to get to and you went and asked 3 different people, what is the best way to get to this place? You likely would get 3 different pieces of advice. You would get 3 different pathways on how to get there. And the reality is all 3 pathways worked well for those folks. But I can promise you this, along that pathway, they took something that was very important to help them get to their goal with greater ease. It might have been water, it might have been food, extra clothing, maybe some safety gear, certainly a vehicle. All of those were included into that journey, but were likely not mentioned when they told you how to get there. And I think that same thing is true for organizational success. We kind of glaze over some of the important things that are necessary for success by telling each other how to get there by the way I traveled, or the pathway that I took, or the methodology that I chose. But the reality is there are imperatives. There are certain things that must be present regardless of what method or pathway you choose to reach your goals. I call those the 7 commandments to corporate success. And they are simply 7 competencies that define 2 leadership styles that are absolutely vital to your professional success. And those leadership styles are transformational and servant leadership. We define those by these competencies. For servant leadership, a leader must create a culture within his or her organization of empathy. If you are empathetic to your people will be empathetic to one another. If you create a culture of assurance whereby you are inspiring people in the right way, and we can talk about that in another video, there's a lot of folks that try to inspire people wrongly. And it may work in the moment, but it's not sustainable. So we inspire people through assurance. There's a culture of self-reflection. I call it spiritual leadership. We look within ourselves and we challenge ourselves to be the best person that we can be for other people. And then, of course, transformational leadership. We have to create a culture of decisiveness within our organization, whereby we are allowing people to make decisions for the better of the organizations. We essentially empower them, which is another competency that needs to be developed within our businesses. There needs to be a culture of creativity and a culture of visionary leadership. All of these 7 competencies together, if we can master these as leaders and master these as teams, then you will reach your organizational goals regardless of the pathway that you have chosen. These 7 commandments to corporate success are a presentation. I put them together in a presentation that I can provide for your team. Reach out to us at info@execuspect.com and let's set up a presentation for your organization. Hey, have a great day, and I'll talk with you again. Bye.